Good morning. It is Thursday, June 15th, 2023. It is 6:58 a.m. in my locale. Current temperature is 81 degrees and it is partly cloudy, which is normal for this time of day. Yesterday, went to work, no first tour, so I was taping the hull of a boat in order for my manager to apply a special type of paint to the bottom of the hull. So hopefully that went pretty well, and then I had 3 more tours in rapid succession. We did have a success yesterday, and that was that it was the first day that Bodie was in a crate for 7 hours while I worked. No damage, no attempt of escape, drank all his water, went pee-pee on the pad, but did not poop in there, and he went very, very well, came back. We all went outside. He had the zoomies for a while I was out on the live stream last night and ate very, very well. So, I would say yesterday was a success. Last night, everybody on the bed, no problems, no issues, no questions. I was the one with the issue and the question. Did not take any melatonin, but had some really weird dreams again. People I haven't seen in years. People that I don't want to see ever again. Doing very strange things, like just doing very strange, nothing dirty, but just really odd things. And I don't know what's going on about that. I shouldn't be going to sleep and trying to get some rest and thinking about people I haven't seen, many I don't want to see, doing odd things. I should not be remembering my dreams. They should be completely blanked out. I should be able to sleep for 3 hours or so. Dogs piddle, I piddle, go back to bed, drown out for another 3 hours or so, get up, dogs piddle, I piddle. I shouldn't be remembering my dreams. So the fact that I am is a little disconcerting and tells me that either something in my environment, could be the weather, or something's up. I got to just keep an eye on it. I'm going to pay attention. Even when I'm meditating, I'm meditating rather well. It's nice and quiet, and I don't have a problem dropping into my sit. But I should be able to sleep better. And the melatonin makes the dreams weirder, so I have certainly moved that to the back corner and said, we're not going to do that. Trying about 4 ounces of milk before bed, trying to see if that works. But makes it interesting. So let's go to our daily Zen poem. Mist darkens the peaks of 1,000 mountains. Wind sings, blows the tips of the beautiful trees into leaf. The tip of the pagoda rises through the clouds, setting sunlight lingers in the afterglow. Minakawa Kien, 1734-1807. Sounds to me like, you're just watching the sun go down and you're taking simple joy in things. My simple joy in things yesterday was I went outside and was walking, Bodie and Mr. Queso, and noticed the guy next to me, or a couple spots down, he's not directly next to me, his water line was just spitting out like a sprinkler. So I saw him fishing. I went over and talked to him. He had a little problem with the line. He had been given some new washers. Still didn't work. It looks like it's a connector, so he has to go get a connector, but he has to move his whole house. He could take his motorcycle to go do it, but I found some flexible spray so that we could at least patch it up. If I had an extra line, I would certainly sell it to him, and then go get one myself, but unfortunately the line I have is too short for the size of his rig, so no use there. All right. At least we wanted to make sure that, the water, let's be clear. I want to make sure that the water upstream that is heading to me is as clean as it can be before I put in the filter and has a sufficient pressure. And if he's spitting out like a sprinkler, that's going to lower the pressure for us. So it certainly does mean that if that's going to happen, I better step forward and see if I can help this problem, because we want sufficient flow of water and we want sufficient pressure. His leak notwithstanding, I just don't want to see him be the stopgap to our flow and our pressure of the water. He's a nice guy, though. And you know what I'd say about nice guys. Daily Roomful. Let's go. Where we go, Bodie? Bodie. Ooh, we like that rune. Let me show that again. Ooh. That's Laguz. That's flow. We love that rune. That said something nice today. 119. This rune is called Laguz, and it is flow and water and that which conducts. We have pulled this before, so again, I will abbreviate. Unseen powers that are active, powers that nourish, shape, and connect. It deals with water, fluidity, ebb and flow of emotions, vocations, and relationships. Fulfills your desire to immerse yourself in the experience of living without having to evaluate or understand it. In other words, just live, right? Satisfaction of emotional needs. Given my sleep, I would love to have that. Awakening of the intuitive or lunar side of your nature. Sun is a differentiation act. Moon is a union and merging act. Well, that makes sense. A time of cleansing. Reevaluating, reorganizing, and realigning. And after yesterday's, we have to accomplish something. Hopefully all of you did accomplish something. I did. Now it's time to go back and start over. Let's start looking at the work. Do we have to reevaluate it? Do we have to realign it? Do we have to reorganize? How do we get the next thing done? The next most important thing done? It may call for you to study spiritual matters and readiness for self-transformation. Possible. Success is in contacting your intuitive knowing. Always listen to your gut. Attuning to your own rhythms. Yeah. Listen. Mom used to say the same thing. Son, you definitely march to the beat of your own drum. So long as you don't screw up the rest of the orchestra, you're fine. The self relating rightly to the self, it's what alchemists call the conjunctio, or the sacred marriage. In fairy tales, it's where the hero and the heroine live happily ever after. Oh, please. I need that real much. Come on, bring that on. And that's it. Okay? Yeah, I would love for the hero and the heroine to live happily ever after. If you've heard the tale of Sleeping Beauty, where she falls asleep and then Prince Charming shows up, imagine the reverse, where the princess goes absolutely batshit insane, and her kid is a nasty little critter, and you have to walk around a bit until everything moves. One of my brothers and sisters did say, okay, well, seems to me that planet was not in the right alignment with your planet, so now we have to move around until those planets come into alignment again. I kind of like that. But then again, he's kind of hopeful. He's a smiley guy. Little book. Whoa. Attack what they love first. Do not fix any time for battle. Assess and react to the enemy in order to determine the strategy for battle. I'm going to put that down. Yes. And for what we are dealing with now, we are dealing with a group of people who are either control freaks or self-loathing. They don't have any love. Save the love for themselves. Attack what they love first. Take from that what you will. So let's pull it all together. We have a poem that talks about understanding the beauty at the end of the day for the simplest things, and seeing beauty and joy in small things. Our rune tells us that we need to reevaluate, realign, reorganize. The beauty in the small things might be in the reorganization and the beginning of a new project that is going to benefit ourselves or our tribe in a meaningful way. So it's not a sit down, it's more of a, you got this work done? Okay, well, here's the next thing to do. And that little book tells us exactly how to deal with the crazy nonsense crap society that's out there. Attack what they love first. And when they start to shout, run right in. You don't have to have a plan. Just attack whatever it is that they are worshiping at the moment. I like it. I like it. It is peace and calm in the poem. Clarity and a new day of reorganizing and coming together in the middle. And then function at the end. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. What a great and hopeful message for today. I don't know where it's going to matter for you. You're going to have to apply all that information to you. But for me, that is a great and hopeful message of the day. And so now, we must start with, sorry, bud, take out the blanket. Your obligatory queso view. You get ready for breakfast? He's a good boy. And definitely he's in charge. So there's no doubt on that. All right. Let's put him back. Come here. Come here. This is harder. This is 9 pounds. And now your quiet moment of Bodhi. He's not a deep thinker, but he's working on it, right? Come kisses. Come on, kisses. You being a brat? Come on, we're going to get fed. That's our next step of the day. All right, so today's plans. Got to go to work. I'm definitely working with one of our other captains. The captain that was over yesterday is not there. Who knows what's going to happen? I don't know how many tours we have. It's a Thursday, so we might have a little bit more traffic. Still are using the small boat. We don't have the big boat. Although all of the work got done, that paint that the captain put, or the marina manager put on, I don't know if he's going to have to add a second coat. I might have to add a second coat. I don't know. I just know that I have to go in, be open, and ready for anything. So I will certainly do so. Next step for me is, like I said, got to pack my lunch. I pack my lunch when I feed them. That way we're using the minimum amount of dishes possible. And so what we're going to do is we're going to do that. We're going to make our breakfast. We're going to pack our lunch. We're going to get dressed for work, and we're going to go out and see what's out there. And so I hope that your day is fantastic. I hope that you, all the stuff you just saw definitely brings some inspiration to you. The concept of taking simple joy in what is around you and understanding that your next step is to, come to, merging and understanding with others to start your new project, realign, reorganize, reconsider, right? And then, of course, what our little book said is, when it's time for us to get down to it, and you got a problem in front of you, go after the thing they love the most. It sounds a little ruthless, it sounds a little heartless, but let me say it. Sounds a little ruthless, sounds a little heartless, and do you think they would do that to you? Absolutely they would do that to you. They don't have a heart or a mind or a brain. They have a belly. They have a need. They have a psychological condition called I hate me, so I have to make you miserable. Don't let them win. Let's sign off the right way. If you don't help you, nobody will. Thanks, Mom. Are they like-minded? Do they share your values? Do they have something to offer? Or no to any of these things? Hit it. You're not tribe. You wanted the world this way? Now you got it. Now we have to respond in kind. If you don't, if you're not like-minded, if you don't share my values and you don't have anything to offer, you need to hit it, because it's too late. We can't help you. Because when we tried, we got called names, we got yelled at, we got kicked out of rooms, now the answer is, but, sit on your butt. Sit on your damn big toe and spin. We don't have time. Now we help the tribe, and you hit the bricks. Remember that today when you encounter somebody. Ask those questions. And if you're not getting the answers that you need for those questions, walk away. Go reevaluate. Go reorganize. Go start a new project. Go do something of value. And remember, if they get pushy, it's very simple now. We got the answer. Go after what they love. Don't stop. You can do it. You can do it. Let's feed the dogs, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.